Ohayou gozaimasu, watashi wa Kitteh, and welcome back to my diary of Animal Crossing New Leaf. Alright, as always, let's start and let's jump right in. Monday, 8/26, 1:50 p.m. Because why not? There was a little announcement on the news board saying that Labor Day is coming on September 2nd, which ironically is a day where you get off, so you don't even work on that day. We have that too here in Europe. It's mostly on May 1st, I believe. Yeah, it's probably May 1st. I don't think it's 2nd. In any case, yeah, it's called Day of Work, and how do you celebrate that? By not having work and not working. That's kind of funny, in a way. I know Slim had a good time with that when he was here, so... We got to hear about the bashfulness joke, which... Well, there's not much to say. I don't even really remember the animation for that right now. Man, my brain, it's broken. In any case, that's pretty much it for the first day already. This is really the phase where I just got up every day and went to get the joke, and that's about it. Like, if there was anything else going on, I'd take screenshots of that, but other than that, that was pretty much it. So days passed really quickly. Tuesday with a rainbow. Pretty neat. Good start. We got the pride joke, which, again, I don't even remember the freaking animation right now. I would have to look it up. I never looked at the names. Maybe I should have. Well. I got another fortune cookie. Wise men say the brain is a terrible thing to waste. Now take a guess what kind of series they used for that one. Yep, it's Metroid. And I don't even like Metroid. So obviously I gave this thing away. I think I gave it to Slim actually, so there you go. Hey look, it's Gulliver. So the country I was headed to is famous for an authentically spicy curry and fantastic vegetarian dishes. Any guesses? Feel free to leave it in the comments, because I don't think I'm gonna spoil this. Let's change it up a little bit. Captain had more things to say, I guess. This might sound strange, but you look like one of them movie stars. Aw, that's nice of you. Which one? I hope it's a good one and not a crappy one. Yep. Well, let's move on to Wednesday already. Clear sky, clear slate, let's go. The Glee joke. And no, this joke has nothing to do with the TV show. I promise. Cannons are much like toasters. Tough bread is bad for cannons. What do I get out of that? What do you think? Yep, it's a Bill Blaster. Congrats if you figured it out. If not, well, go back to playing Mario, I guess. Then next time you will know. If not, that's not too bad either, though. Anyway, so Thursday, it rained again, finally. I always am excited when it rains because, first of all, you get to see a lot of cool fish. And you get to make a lot of bells too, by the way. But yeah, mostly because some of my quote-unquote friends are in the sea or in the ocean. So that's pretty cool. I always feel like when it rains, there's a lot more of those, you know, knife jaws, snappers. Obviously sharks, which admittedly aren't exactly my friends, because they kind of freak me out, but, you know, close enough, right? Yep. We learned the cold chill joke, which is pretty useful if you want to simulate being sick or something, or being afraid, maybe. So that's pretty cool. Then we had Friday, and as you can see, Katie was in my town again. I just love Katie. She's cute. She's adorable. I friggin' love having her in my town. It's honestly too bad you can't do much more with her, or that you can't have her join other events or even move in. That would be super cool. I don't know a lot about her, actually. I don't know anything at all about her because, well, I didn't play any of the previous games where she was in, so I know nothing. I just know what Slim told me about. I think she wanted to find her mom in the previous games or something, and now she's just traveling alone everywhere. Yep, that's all I know, really. All I know, or need to know, though, is that she's super cute, and I really love having her around, so... I obviously always bring her to another town. I never say, just, you know, go away, screw you. Alright, attention customers. Super TNT is expanding. Sadly, this means we will be closed on August 31st for necessary remodeling. Yep, my store expanded again. It could have been quicker, I guess, because for the most part I didn't buy a lot of furniture, especially at first, but later on I bought more stuff, as you see. So, yay, expansion. I'm always excited about that. So, yoo-hoo! We had a new villager moving in. Diana, she's one of those snooty personalities. I really did not have anything against her. If anything, I thought she's a pretty cool addition to what I already had in my town. Because I kind of want to have variety and a little bit of every type in my town. But the problem is the place where she put her house. It was right close to the entrance to my beach, quote unquote, and I really had a plan already as to what I wanted to do there. And I think she's one of those people who just moved in randomly, so I didn't even request her. I think, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure, otherwise I would have shown a screenshot. And that's just what I hate about those random people. Just, the houses just appear somewhere. You don't know where, and it's just, you go through your town and in the morning, and you find this, well, inconveniently placed rectangle somewhere. That was one of those cases. So for the longest time, I was thinking about getting her out. But the problem is I really didn't have anything against her, so I just couldn't do it. Because I don't work that way. So I left it at it. But hey, she's just moving in now, so... And yeah, as I said earlier, Katie was in my town. Hey, it's the mayor lady again. Ah, she's so cute. Ah. I think I'm not gonna be showing anymore when she shows up. I mean, you get the idea. She shows up every once in a while and I just take her to the town. It's no big deal. It's always the same thing. But yeah. I actually think, well, okay, the first time I got a picture, then I got a... was it the world map? And then the globe, I think. Something like that. I could be mistaken on the order of the globe and the world map, though. I'm not sure anymore. I should keep track of that stuff. In any case, we learned the mistaken joke. I don't even really remember that anymore. There are a few emotions I remember, and that's because they were really cool and I really dig them. Like the sheepness or sheepish joke. That's really cool. But, well, again, I'm collecting them, and you know, sooner or later you're gonna use them anyway in a conversation with a friend of yours, so. This is a picture I actually tweeted with the caption, "I mustache you a question." I know it's cheesy as hell and whatnot, but I just had to. Like, I just couldn't pass it. I'm really sorry. No, not really. It was fun. I think people have heard this joke to die for often, but I don't know. I just had to. Well, so here's Saturday, and if you notice, my eye color is different. I wanted to try out the black eye color, but as you see, it looks pretty stupid. At least on my character. It's too much fist in your face. So, oh well. But as you know, you can only change the eye color once or anything really once a day, so I was stuck with it. This is how the interior of my house looked like. This is the sleek carpet. It does make the house look really full, I'm aware, but the problem is that I really wanted to have a carpet and not just something that looks like a tile. So this is the best I had in that moment, and well, I put it down, so not much to say. This is how it looked in the back. There's the world map I was talking about. Over there you can kind of see the globe, so there you go. This is how it looked. I also took a little screenshot of this funny incident because I It's always funny when I trample on the freaking pitfall seeds. I can't help but laugh. I know you're supposed to be, you know, angry or whatever, or annoyed or whatever, but nah, it's usually just funny. I laugh at her when she falls into the pit. I'm a jerk. In any case, we learned the laughter joke. Woohoo! Finally, after all these days, we now know how to laugh. That's great. She must have had a really, really sad, bad life before this day. Never being able to laugh. That sucks. In any case, this is how one of the rooms in my museum looks. This is, again, quote-unquote, my achievement room, and I started collecting the fossil miniatures. It's kind of funny because for the longest time I just collected them for the museum, and at some point it was actually when I talked to Miss Audie the other week. And she mentioned that she's doing the little fossil miniatures, and I'm like, oh right, you can do those too. And at first I didn't want to do them, but then later on, I'm just a collectionist and a perfectionist, and you know, an achievement seeker if I can. Not in a bad way, obviously. So I'm like, hey, I've been giving away all these doubles and sold them, which, you know, that's good because you need the money in this game, but I think I'm gonna challenge myself and I'm gonna collect everything again and make miniatures out of it. So I did. They are kinda expensive, partially, but whatever. I just really wanted them. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna collect them all again. Challenge accepted. This is the room just under it. The other room was basically, if you come in, the room on the right, which is room number 3 actually, it says on the carpet. This is the one under, so room number 4. And I started to display any pieces of clothes that I wanted to just show off because I'm, you know, might put them on again at some point. Because my storage just started to get overfilled. Like a lot. Because of all the stuff that I wanted to keep. So I started to put things in here so I can free up some of my storage for, you know, furniture or whatever. So that's what I did. I also made another room. If you come in, it's the first one on the left, so number 1. With all this friggin' balloon furniture and anything else I wanted to just give away. I know it looks horrible with that balloon wallpaper and rug, but I wanted to just use it so people can see that I have it and how it looks. And I just stored it there because I didn't want it. Same with that bullet bill blaster. I have 2 freaking silver slingshots and a bunch of hats and whatnot. So I just was like, I need to make a room where I can display the stuff that I want to trade or give away. So that's what I did pretty much. That was... As you see, I've shot a lot of balloons. Yep. A lot. Now guys, let's move on to Sunday. It rained like hell. It looks like the apocalypse in the background. Kinda. And this is where, if you see there on the left, this is where I started to take away all the flowers that I have previously collected on the island via those mini games by going back and forth. And I started replacing them with just white and purple. I think they're called purples, actually, just, or violets or something. In change, obviously, 1 purple, 1 white, 1 purple, you know, like that. It's a lot of work because I have to do, or had to do, the elite gardening tour a lot, and it takes forever until you get enough flowers to basically quote-unquote frame your town all around. But I was really set on this because I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna use my favorite colors because that stupid friggin' mismatch of colors and flower types just doesn't look like me, really. So that's what I did. Hahaha. I am crazy like that. Yep. This is the first time I had to get a time capsule out again. It was from Puddles. You basically it just gives you one of those stars on the floor wherever you buried it, and then you just can bring it to them. If you happen to talk to them first before you see that star on the floor, they're gonna tell you that they want their capsule back. So just bring it to them, and they'll give you whatever the hell it was inside of the capsule, and they're gonna let you read the letter. So there's honestly no point in peeking inside previously, because you're gonna see the letter anyway, and you're gonna get the item anyway. So today was also the opening of the TIY, so I was excited because, as we know, yesterday or the prior day was when they, did their expansion. That was cool. I also had a little note from Slimmy going, "Happy Kitty Day, Chai," because we just like leaving each other little messages. It's nice. I got the joy joke today, which is kinda ironic, given that, the new store opened and Slim left a message and all that stuff, so it just fits. It's neat. This is how the TIY looks. It's pretty awesome. So the gardening store is now part of the big store, and you can get bush saplings or bush starters now too, which, I was glad about that. Whew. This is how it looks on the inside, and you have a little item like some sort of pot flower or something. There are 2 bag flowers, 2 starters for bushes, 1 sapling, and then either the can or the axe. So that's pretty much it. By the way, if you buy 50 saplings, you get the golden axe. So if you wanted to know, that's pretty much it. Anyway, so as last thing, let's go to the catches of the day. We have the cherry salmon, which looks nothing like cherries or salmon or anything, in my opinion. We have the Nibble Fish. That's cute. Imagine that thing nibbling on your ear. Yep. The Pike, which is gosh darn huge, and from what I can tell from looking at the teeth, it's probably a carnivore. Yep. That's crazy. That thing in the river where you go swimming. I don't know if it likes humans, but ow. Then we have the rainbow trout, which it's disappointing. There's not much rainbow going on there. Just a little red, a little greenish yellow, and green. That's really disappointing. And the Char. That's pretty much it. And that's pretty much all I caught, and that's all I have to say for this week. So, I hope you enjoyed this little diary video, and it's pretty much gonna keep going like this from here on out. There's not gonna be an awful lot happening, and probably at some point we're gonna get to the parts where I'm not gonna be able to make a diary each week, and where instead I'm gonna have to make it for a whole month because there's just not much going on. Because the thing is that we caught everything there was already, and now the only thing that gets added is sometimes they add new things to catch every month, and it's usually just 2, 3, 4 maybe. So there's not much happening in that department. The only other thing that's happening is sometimes there's events, but sometimes we even saw them already. Like if you remember the fireworks events, that happened 4 times a month, and I didn't really need to show you that 4 times. I showed it the first time, and that was pretty much very well covered with all the screenshots and slideshows, if you remember. So that's pretty much it. Just, a heads up, pretty much. I'm just gonna try to show you new stuff because I don't want to bore you with all old stuff. It's like I said earlier when with Katie, I'm not gonna be showing that anymore because you now know how it works. So I would like to just show you new stuff, pretty much, or stuff like when I change my town or my house. Also, I said stuff a lot, so I guess this is the best part to end this. Yep. As always, please keep in mind that this video is associated/affiliated with the items on my shop. And you know the drill. Go look at it. Go spread it. Spread the love. And help me support charity. And other than that, I hope you enjoyed this. Or still enjoy it. And I hope that at the latest by now you went to pick up that game for yourself too. If you have any questions about that, obviously feel free to leave them, or feel free to leave any thoughts or happenings that went on in your town. That's cool. Alright, other than that, as always, thanks for watching, thanks for joining, and I'll see you next time. Bye, y'all.